I'm Bren, and I'm here with Catherine from Waste Management at the City of Hamilton. And we're making this video because I'm sure you've all got home on Monday morning after your classes and had the oops sticker. It's bright orange, it's bright green, it's bright pink. Whatever color it is, it's not nice. Telling you that something in your garbage is not supposed to be there. So we're gonna ask her a few questions and try and find out how we can rectify this problem, if you will. The one container rule, what is the actual rule and what's going to get it taken away from the curb as opposed to it being left there after garbage day?
Yeah, so you don't want to have individual bags, like more than one, out on your curb. But if you're putting it in a container, as long as your container is under 50 pounds, it'll be taken no problem.
What does that oops sticker mean essentially, and how do we get rid of it or make sure our garbage is taken next time?
Yeah, so it'll either mean that you put out too much garbage or you've mixed your recyclables.
What are some rules that you guys go by or you like to convey to the general public, including students, on how to sort their recyclables?
So we have three major rules to determine if you can recycle a plastic object. So we have our bend test, which is if you can bend a plastic lid in half easily with 2 fingers, you can recycle it. That rule doesn't apply to metal lids, for example. You can put those in the recycling. The next rule is the stretch test. So if you can stretch a plastic bag with your thumb, you can recycle it, but if you can't stretch it, it's garbage. So something that you can't recycle would be like a candy bag or a chip bag, those sorts of plastics that you can't stretch. And then the last test that we use is the numbers test. So you're looking for the recycling symbol on the bottom of your containers with 1, 2, 5, and 6 inside of them.
Okay, and all other numbers are not recyclable?
Right, exactly. So those other numbers are kinds of plastic that we can't recycle, so they have to go in the garbage. So there are some things that you can do to make sure it's not as dirty and gross. So you can, first of all, line it. It's a really good way to cut down on the smell and the mess. So you can use either newspapers or popcorn bags. You can buy liners at the grocery store. There's cornstarch liners and there are paper liners. So using those liners really helps to keep it clean, and it's really important to make sure that you clean it regularly.
Okay, and just with regular soap, it doesn't matter what you use?
Yeah, no, just regular soap. I wouldn't use any harsh chemicals because we want it to stay organic. So just your mild dish detergent, dish soap.
Last week we asked some students what were some of the things that they were confused about in terms of recycling, where things went, what was garbage, what could be recycled, and we have a list here. So I'm going to ask you these things and do your best to tell me where you think that they go. Okay. So red drink cups.
Red drink cups can go into your container recycling bin.
Pizza boxes.
Pizza boxes, there are 2 places they could go. If they're clean, you can put them into your paper blue box, but if they have greasy pizza left over in them or your dipping sauce, then you would put them in your green cart.
Fast food containers, so coffee cups and McDonald's bags. And
most of the stuff that you're going to get your fast food packaged in is going to be able to be put in the green cart. So say you go to McDonald's and you have the little cardboard box holding your burger, you can put that in the green cart. You can put the paper wrapping around burgers in the green cart. Your fry container can go in the green cart. Your cup can go in the green cart. The only things that you would throw out would be the straw. That would be garbage, and you can put your lid in the container blue bin.
Milk containers.
So milk cartons you can put in your container bin. If you use the bags of milk, then the outside bag that holds the 3 bags can go into your container bin, but the inside bags, they're too thick to be recycled, so they have to go in the garbage.
What about yogurt containers? So the big yogurt containers and the little individual size ones.
So the big yogurt containers are usually recyclable. Just rinse them out first. The small ones, you have to look for the recycling symbol in them. Most of the time the small ones are going to be garbage.
Okay. Cookie packaging, so the tray and the outer wrap.
Yeah, so most cookie packaging is going to be garbage. So if you get Oreos or Chips Ahoy, those kind of packages, the outside bag with the picture on it, the freshness seal, and the tray are all garbage.
Batteries. I've always been curious. You see different facilities for printer cartridges and batteries and cell phones. Do you do any of the recycling through the green bin or the blue bin program, or is that something totally different?
Yeah, so batteries are considered hazardous waste, and there's a lot of other things that you're going to find throughout your house that are hazardous waste. It's pretty much anything with the warning symbols on that we learned about in elementary school. When you see those, you have to really be careful with where you're putting it. We don't want any of that getting into the garbage. You can take batteries to a lot of different places. So we collect them at all of our fire stations. A lot of retailers take batteries, and I think your school takes batteries back.
Yeah, actually, there are 2 places where you can in the student center. One is for printer cartridges and one is for batteries, cell phones, cell phone chargers. Anything that Catherine just said can actually be broken down in a landfill. So lastly, do you have any other resources that they can access, whether it be online or via telephone, if they have any more questions about recycling?
Yeah, so if you have any questions, you can call the city at 546-CITY, or you can go to our website where we have a huge list of everything that you can put in each of your bins. That's hamilton.ca/waste, and it has pretty much everything you're going to need to know about your garbage and recycling stuff.
Great, thanks so much for answering all of our questions.
No problem.
Well, I learned a lot. I don't know about you guys. So this is just one video of many from the off-campus experience. And this one is specifically showcasing the Student Community Support Network, or SCSN, and their office is in the basement of the Student Center, if you have any questions. If you're still finding that you're having trouble sorting and you need some additional assistance, the Student Community Support Network will send a community assistant to your house and go through everything with you one-on-one, kind of get rid of all those problems and hopefully avoid getting